Y'all think we got a thumbnail? I think we're probably gonna be okay. Hold up just a minute, YouTube. It's your boy Fendler, and I got a video for you. We are finally in M21 full swing. We got our first promo, the MVP promo. We all got a shiny new top piece for our Lamar power-ups from pre-order. We all got ourselves a Honey Badger playing strong safety right now. The community is happy, the game is great, and now the next move is to try to figure out how to generate some coins in this marketplace. And I got a little bit of help for you. Last night on stream, twitch.tv/Fendler, if you haven't caught up with me yet and you would like to, you're always welcome. We got plenty of room for more friends. We were running the Fen method, the first coin-making method that we found as a result of the MVP promo, and I found out that a bunch of folks in the community either don't know about or have not been using adequately the Madden 21 Companion App. For my money, the most important piece of any method that you'll see roll out over the course of the Madden 21 year. Conveniently enough, I was able to mirror my phone on the screen for you. Now, depending on what type of device you're on, you may well need to zoom in a little bit just to see what the heck I'm going to be taking you through here. This may well also be old news for you. Hopefully, I'm able to teach you a little something, even if you do already have hands on the Companion App. Now, let's get rid of our fancy thumbnail lettering for a second there, and let's get down to business, okay? Probably goes without saying, you can have your iOS, you can have your Android device, either one works, right? So if we're gonna take this all the way from the top here, I'll pop into my app store. A Madden 21 in the search bar will produce for you the Madden NFL 21 Companion App. Importantly different than the Madden mobile app. There will not be any yard playing in the Companion App. Auction house stuff only. Now, obviously, since I've already downloaded mine, I've been working the bejesus out of it lately too. I'll go ahead and open up. Now, once we're in the app, as you can see, you have options to hop into some franchise or ultimate team. Now, let's not get it twisted. You can't play any franchise games. To be honest with you, the functionality in the franchise heading is fairly limited. You can see a roster of all the members of your league. You can check up on the schedule. You can see who you're playing. You can also put yourself on autopilot. I'm not in any franchise just yet this year. Our franchises drafts, I should say, are coming up very shortly. So for now, all I'm concerned about is our ultimate team heading. So now that I have my Companion App, I'll hop into the ultimate team side of the house here. The best thing that you can do on your Madden 21 Companion App is move quickly and shift between sniping filters quickly, and also save the filters that you're hitting the best, okay? For example, let me click my own search button here, and we'll go to all the searches that I've been really keying in on with this method that we're hitting as a result of the MVP promo, okay? I have a vested interest in finding 80 to 81s, 82s are fine too, as cheap as I can possibly get them. So you'll notice that the little pin icon next to this top search, my 80 to 81 core elite quarterbacks, my pin icon will keep that search at the top of my list. So no matter how many things I search for, no matter how deep down the rabbit hole I get, I can still come right back upright and get access to these filters immediately. So, for example, if I wanted to go ahead and pin my 80 to 81 core elite wide receiver search, I'll hit that little ellipse right next to it, those three dots, pin the search, and now that'll populate at the top of my list. Now, that's your basics. So now while I'm in here, I want to be sniping 81. So the process here is, I'll hit on my 80 to 81 quarterbacks, 14K, nothing I like in there. I'll hit back over to my 80 to 81 wide receivers, still 14 and some change, nothing I really like there. We'll click down to halfbacks, 13.7, that's getting a little better. Right ends, 14.8, a little more expensive. And we can just keep flipping between these filters that we've pinned at the top of our search. Some will take a while, depending on the saturation of the market and also specifically what you're looking for. You'll have more or less success in these sniping filters. Now, of course, the EA gods are not going to allow me a successful snipe while I'm recording a YouTube video, but you get the idea as far as switching between these filters very quickly and not missing any new postings. You'll notice in the top right corner, you can sort by whatever you want. I've heard some pretty decent arguments for sorting by newest. You can see at the bottom of the screen here, I'll sort mine by buy now price because I have so many filters on my search. As you guys can see here, I've specified core elite, I've specified the specific position, and I've also specified the ranking here. So I have enough filters that I'm not necessarily worried about getting a big body of results. This is probably old news to you guys, but unfiltered results will always give you a higher cost than filtered results were. Let me see if I can show that right now. So our halfback 80 to 81 core elite search will produce round about a 14.8 result. That's pretty expensive. So let's unfilter this a little bit. Let's back out of the program. We'll go all programs, and we'll back out of position of halfback too. So now all I'm looking for is an 80 to 81, and let's see the least expensive option it gives me. As you can see here, we got lucky, I think, with that 15.2, already more expensive than our filtered view. But you folks can see that next option is a 16.6 Leonard Fournette, which at that point is a full 3,000 more than we needed to pay with the filtered view. So you need your companion app. You need plenty of filters in your companion app to get the optimal search results and the least expensive cards that you can find. Now, say, for example, let me click on this Leonard Fournette. I don't want to buy it. I want no part of this card. This is far too expensive. You have a couple different menus that you can flip left and right on. If you see all these little tick marks above the information here, just below my coin stack, looking pretty nice at over 200K, might I add. At a no money spent demon squad is your boy Fend. This is what I want to call your attention to. This is the second screen, and anytime you pop into a card's information, no matter where you found the card, whether it's in the auction house, in your binder, the second tab will show you current listings for that card. Say, for example, you're popping through your binder, you're at this second screen, and you see a card that you want to buy or you want to bid on. I know this is going to be too small, and look at that. We got out-sniped. Somebody actually bought that. My goodness gracious. Let's go into another one, and I can keep telling you what I'm trying to talk about. All right, Buda Baker is looking a little better. For 16.6, I don't think this card is going to sell. Here I go to my second tab. This one got bought too. So there's actually a market on 80s. What I'm trying to show you, let's go to one really expensive that no knucklehead will ever buy. We'll go 17.2 for an 80. This is going to be wild. Now, back at my second tab. If I wanted to bid, for example, on this second card, right from this screen, I do not need to initiate another search. I can click, and if I liked what I was seeing, I could buy this thing right gosh darn now. I think this is a sneaky feature that even a lot of folks who have been using the companion app might not have noticed. I'm not even sure if it's new for this year or not. It might be. If it was here last year, this is the first I'm seeing of it now, and I found it on accident. Another way that you could get into the companion app, find your best options, buy the cheapest cards for whatever method you're looking to do. As a side note, a lot of methods will involve you using your console in one hand, having your remote in one hand, having your phone in another hand. Since you want to minimize the menu time switching on console, that is to say, you don't want to go back into the set menu to put in one thing, then bounce all the way back out to the store to buy another thing to pop back into the set menu. You want to minimize the time you're spending on console, specifically flipping between menus. Another thing that you can do on the companion app to help save you time and make you coins is get into your own item binder. So you folks can see I brought up my own item binder here. Say I've just bought something on the auction house that I know I want to flip immediately. I'll sort by newest. It'll bring up the cards that I just got, and as a piece of the Fend method that I've been running for the last day or so, I can pull up my Jeremy Chin, which on console, I can't see how many more of them are up. I can't see what they've last sold for. Now, from my binder, clicked on my Jeremy Chin, gone into the item details, and I can scroll around and see all sorts of stuff. This will show me all of the Jeremy Chins that are on the market right now. So if I want to price mine to be the least expensive in the market, it's very easy for me to do so. You can get his stats, his team chemistries, and a couple other pages of information. But now that I know the least expensive Jeremy Chin, again, I'm sure this is too small for you to see, is on the market for 60K, I know I want to price mine at about 58. So let's do that right now. I'll hit my auction tab. Here we go. We want to go about 59K. So I'll put my starting bid at 5 and a bunch of 8s. That'll bring in a buy now of 59.3K. That sounds good to me for Jeremy Chin, a part of this coin making method that kind of inspired this, to be honest with you. I had no idea that so much of the community was not utilizing the companion app appropriately. But now, after you sat through a quick Fen video, you're going to have a little bit better idea on what the heck you're doing in there. So let's post this thing for 59K. And now we're dancing, YouTube. And now we're dancing. Again, I know a lot of this stuff was pretty old news for you, but I was shocked as we were describing the first method of the year, how many people were still on their console, flipping through slow menus in the auction house, going one filter at a time, going one search at a time, and really just not using your time the best way you possibly could. Like we say, you either spend time or money in this game. Fend has a tight wallet. I don't want to be spending a whole lot of money. I don't also want to be spending more time than I need to grind out these coins. Utilizing the console in one breath, the companion app alongside it. Next time you see a method come out, I'm pretty confident you're going to be able to move your cards quicker, build the sets faster, and ultimately grow your coin stack, whether or not you choose to open up the wallet. YouTube, that's your first Fen video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you could drop them down below. This is Levy on the beat. Thank you so much for the background tunes, my brother. And I'll get at you, twitch.tv/Fendler, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then that big Saturday night, 7 p.m. Saturday Fend will open up your weekend with some good intensity, and we have a great time. Twitch.tv/Fendler. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my very first YouTube video. Peace! I'll catch you guys next time.